Some high fireworks tonight. We welcome you to E.F.W Destruction live from the compound in Liverpool. And what a main event we have for you tonight. We have the optimistic fan favourite Green Girl Dynamite against the lethal, deadly Sakamoto Dixon. I know, and what a match that promises to be.
Oh yeah, it's going to be absolutely insane. I mean, the compound is electric with the excitement for tonight's event, especially that main event. Green Girl Dynamite looking to get a bit of revenge after that jump from Saka at the end of last night. I mean, we're not even 24 hours removed.
Well, the beginnings of shall we say, a interesting dynamic between Sakamoto Dixon and Green Girl Dynamite. Both these ladies interfering with each other in the past few weeks. But we're going to kick it off. Speaking of rivalries, ladies and gentlemen, Riley Patterson, who frankly his role was brought to an abrupt end thanks to Akane Matsuda last night on E.F.W when Patterson was brutally attacked by Akane. Akane clearly taking exception to Patterson beating her along the way.
Well, yeah, and this is going to get electric. I mean, as you said, Akane interfering and before that match even began, possibly costing Riley the match there. Looking to get some revenge here. Akane looking to show what she's made of, trying to prove that she's still worth it in the E.F.W here.
Absolutely. Akane Matsuda, one of the veteran ladies in the E.F.W. Riley Patterson, the relative newcomer to the sport. Both hot talents in the on-fire women's division at the E.F.W. right now, ladies and gentlemen. This match hasn't even started and it's trending all over the world. They're expecting a grade A slobber knocker, and quite frankly, so am I. This could be off the page, Owen.
Almost definitely. Again, it seems to be quite heated between these two.
And they're going to kick it off with Riley Patterson from Walkaround, Poland, trained by the legendary Terry Funk, paying homage to a teacher there in a Funk U shirt, proud of her hardcore heritage. But she's got a great boxing background as this one.
Yeah.
Double A top.
We should definitely want to watch here in the E.F.W. as most of these people are. I mean, we are a developmental, but it's gone a long way. And again, the only real loss was that due to that interference from Akane.
I remember the first match this young lady had in the E.F.W. against Akane Matsuda, which turned into a 5-star classic, ladies and gentlemen. It's the only way to describe it. And that was her first outing, and everybody was just blown away by the effort and the athletic ability of that young lady. But then again, they were also blown away by this young lady, and Akane Matsuda, the veteran from Japan. As lethal and deadly as she is beautiful, Akane Matsuda, the Black Dragon.
And it's tough to see who the fans are really behind in this match at the moment.
Yeah, both these ladies, it has to be said, have attitudes. Oh, here we go. We're in. Patterson not waiting for Akane to get to the ring. This one's got personal real quick, Owen.
Oh yeah, not what we really expected here, but then what should we expect from a Terry Funk student?
Well, exactly. Terry knew how to brawl outside for the best of them, and that we can promise you.
This may just be an ounce of revenge for that interruption at the start of Riley's last match.
Oh, that massive kick to the head. This match hasn't even officially started yet, folks. Funk finally gets back in the ring.
The referee trying to get Akane in so they can get this one started. Not even got that caught off yet.
Oh, here we go. Backdrop.
Rather there, showing off a little bit. Akane finally getting that caught off. This match is officially underway. Incredible suplex.
Yeah, it's a great suplex. She may be crazy, she may be erratic, she may have been trained by the craziest son of a bitch this business has ever seen, but do not doubt Patterson's technical ability. She is a former boxer. Bear that in mind, Owen. She was a champion in her weight division, twice.
Oh yeah, Kane's definitely got to watch out for those ferocious fists.
Going back to that vicious snap suplex.
Let's definitely take Kane off balance here.
Oh, leg drag.
And again, if you remove that vertical base, it becomes very hard for your opponent to get any offense.
Very true. Very, very true. Oh, massive gut leg suplex by Akane Masuda. Oh, that's a great counter. Hurricane Rana by Patterson. From absolutely nowhere. My God.
And Akane rolling to the outside.
Oh, misses with the senton. I don't think Patterson saw her on the outside. Recovers though.
And Akane is still trying to get to her feet after that. Riley now going to meet her on the outside.
Gets it back into the ring. All business today is Patterson.
Get some offense, but no luck with that Hurricane Rana from Riley.
It's been all Patterson so far in this one.
And the crowd certainly seems to be getting behind her. Valiant effort.
Akane may be a little bit shocked about the aggression being shown here tonight by Patterson. I think we all are.
Well, yeah, definitely. Riley definitely seems ticked off at Akane's interference. I keep repeating it, but it was a shocking event.
Oh, wait a minute, this is great athleticism! Moonsault!
Shades of a master there.
Springboard moonsault! That was classic funk!
And that was almost it.
I thought that was all! Swinging neck breaker! Shades of Terry again, ladies and gentlemen. She's got funk written all over her sometimes.
Well, yeah, it's definitely no mystery who's trained her with moves like that.
Oh!
Torpe just catching the back of the Akane there.
Patterson clearly not afraid to put her body on the line. Oh!
Showing off a little here. Akane back to her feet. Hurricane Rana.
Do I have a finish yet?
No. Shit. Almost. And with the super, it's more like a brain buster, that actually. Now working on the arms.
Arm drag by Patterson.
And just slowly working all the extremities of Akane here.
Oh, that's a great counter. Oh, that's a fantastic counter.
Incredible counter.
From absolutely nowhere, Matsuda counters with a massive enziguri. That was huge.
But Riley able to dodge that kick. Oh, but Akane fighting back. And so is Riley. These two just going at it. Toe to toe for a moment there.
Oh, massive Irish whip. Huge Irish whip. Akane needs to capitalize.
Oh, but Akane is starting to get that streak back. Riley looks to be in some trouble here. I'm going for an armbar. Yeah. And unfortunately, Riley seems to need to work on her submissions a little bit more. I'm over very quickly there.
Akane Matsuda went straight for that armbar, which has taken out some of the best in the business. Patterson, it would be fair to say, had the majority of the offense in this match, but Akane Matsuda with that efficient armbar submission was enough to see Patterson done tonight. What a great match to kick off the E.F.W.
Yeah, absolutely fantastic. I mean, Riley putting in a great effort there, and you can bet this isn't over between these two.
Oh, absolutely. Akane Masuda and Riley Patterson. There's going to be more to pay on this one, I can tell you. There's going to be more chapters to write. These two ladies do not like each other one bit, and I'm sure Riley Patterson will be disappointed with not being able to get the victory over Akane tonight. But there will be other nights, no doubt about that, for these two young ladies.
That's true, and again, they're all learning here. I mean, some are more veteran than others, but still, they are learning. And that does mean that there is always room for improvement, and I can bet Riley's going to take that one and learn from it.
And here we go. We're going to continue with the women's division. We've got Cynthia Violet versus the current E.F.W, undisputed women's champion in Rachel Romey. And you've got to assume that it's Psycho Cynthia, the Red Dragon. Two dragons in the E.F.W, black and red. If Cynthia Violet wins this one, then surely she will be in prime contention for Romey's Women's Championship.
Well, that's true, and we haven't really seen Romey in action since winning the championship, but what a hell of a battle royal that was.
An amazing battle royal.
Everyone in, and only one victor came out, and that is Rachel Romey, and the question now remains, how long can she hold on to that title for with competition like Cynthia Violet?
That's a very good point, and of course Cynthia Violet already in the ring here. Oh, here we go, Romey not wasting any time. Oh! Takedown by Romey, the M&A background coming to the fore straight away. Vicious forearms, Violet gets them off. The referee tries to break them up. And here we go.
Well, that was a very jump start to this match. We've seen that quite a lot recently.
Well, Romey wasn't wasting any time, there's no doubt about that. Getting Violet onto the middle turnbuckle, but Violet counters onto the top rope. Crossbody by Violet. These two women wasting no time. Violet with a kick to the sternum of Romey.
You've got to wonder, Romey's game plan coming in here was to throw Cynthia Violet off. It certainly hasn't worked if that was it.
Absolutely not. Violet getting the upper hand early on in this matchup. Counter though by Romey with an Irish whip. Arm drag. Beautiful arm drag.
A lot of velocity on that one.
Tremendous amount of velocity. The MMA background going for the pin. Too early. One. Conor Riley referee this match. Chitopa's protege. And here we go, top rope, Romey. Thanks, Maravik. Violet sat up. And right back down. Violet seemed to be rousing there, but just couldn't muster enough resilience to get back up. And Romey capitalizes.
Yeah, and Romey very quick to notice when her opponent's starting to recover.
Swinging neckbreaker. Yeah, Romey there showing perhaps ring awareness. Two-time MMA Women's Champion Rachel Romey. Storied athletic career. Violent counters.
Very strong snapmare there. I mean, that's the strength of Cynthia Violet coming out.
Cynthia Violet, absolutely no slouch. One of the strongest women in the E.F.W, no question about that. It's a Red Dragon, and that was a vicious snapmare. Facebuster. Violet slowing the pace of this match down, and that will suit her. That will suit her style. Down to the ground, vicious forearm to the back of the head. Romey counters though with an arm breaker. Beautiful arm breaker. When Romey's in trouble, ladies and gentlemen, she will go back to what she knows. High impact submission moves. Shoulder block by Violet. Showing off that power once again.
Once again driving that head into the mat.
Facebuster. It's not pretty, ladies and gentlemen, but it works.
Well, I'd said if it gets the job done, why not use it?
Violet now continues the offense. Fisherman suplex. That's a beautiful, beautiful maneuver there by Cynthia Violet.
And now Violet going up top.
Top rope. Red Dragon gonna fly. Oh, misses. Didn't get all the crossbody. Romy rolled out the way. Can Romy capitalizes. Goes for the pin. O'Connor's there. Oh. Just the two. Oh. Rachel Romy again. Working on the arms of Cynthia Violet.
Oh yeah, you can bet if she can swat an armbar in some way, she's going to try.
Irish whip into the corner.
You're probably just weakening her up for that.
Violet though. Counters with a planning DDT. Hellacious DDT there by Cynthia Violet.
You're just screaming at her there. Seems this is getting personal.
Irish whip to the outside. Oh no no no. We've seen this before. Elevated neckbreaker. Oh god. Classic Violet. Romy's in trouble. Kick to the sternum.
Yeah, it's been back and forth here. So Romy definitely in trouble now. There's that strength of Cynthia Violet just coming out. Oh, what?
God, that spine rammed. Rammed into the turnbuckle, ladies and gentlemen. It was in place there. Don't tell me these ladies know how to fall.
Violet rolling out of the ring there though.
Violet perhaps just catching her breath there a little bit against Rachel Romy. Romy already getting some high impact maneuvers in on Violet. Violet, however, seems to have taken control of this match as Romy is in the turnbuckle, but countered by Romy with a kick to the face. Fireman carry counter. That's a great piece of technical wrestling by Violet. Putting Romy in her own game. Bridge suplex. Beautiful. Beautiful wrestling. Kick to the spine. Oh, both these ladies throwing it all out here tonight, Owen.
They are indeed, and all. That was probably unnecessary though, an eye rape there. And once again, Violet rolling to the outside.
Cynthia Violet clearly suffering the effects of Romy's earlier attacks.
Didn't see Romy coming out behind her.
She did not. Fireman carry. Oh, onto the ring apron. The hardest part of the ring. Slamming Violet's head onto the outside of that ring apron. That's gonna hurt. O'Connor count not to fall. Eventually, Chitopa's clearly been teaching that one how to count. Violet ramming Romy into that barrier. Oh my god, head first. Head first into that steel. This is not an Extreme Rules match, ladies and gentlemen. The referee's count continues. Violet back into the ring, followed by Romy. Clock to the back, my god. Guillotine.
Just throwing Romy halfway across the ring.
Sheer power by Violet there. Well, ladies and gentlemen, if this comes out to an all-out power fest, then my money's on Cynthia Violet. Don't matter how tough you are, if someone can throw you around the ring like a rag doll, you're in trouble, frankly. Two. It's all out.
No.
Romy kicks out.
Romy not wanting to show any weakness.
I thought that was over right there.
So did I, but Romy just not wanting to give anyone a chance for a reason at that title, it seems.
Romy doing her level best to keep Cynthia Violet away from the women's title, but Cynthia Violet can smell blood. Looking for a fisherman suplex, there we go. Tornado fisherman, it's over. It's over.
It is.
Cynthia Violet has just beaten the E.F.W Undisputed Women's Champion.
You've got to wonder if that means there's a title match
You
in
have
the
to.
future there.
You have to wonder, surely now Cynthia Violet should be named #1 contender. At least that's how it would work in the NEW. We'll have to ask the company about what's going to happen with E.F.W rules, because we have yet to be informed.
That's very true. It seems things are working slightly differently here in E.F.W. We don't have many Extreme Rules matches. In fact, I don't think we've had any so far. It's a very one-on-one type atmosphere here. and it seems some of the rules of NEW apply, but as for rankings and things like that, we're definitely unsure on that aspect.
Well, only time will tell, ladies and gentlemen, but Cynthia Violet, in my eyes, and I think in my broadcast partner's eyes, has put herself in a very good position here for a women's title shot down the line. Cynthia Violet with probably one of the biggest victories of her career tonight against Rachel Romey. This is a massive victory.
Absolutely huge victory here.
The fans showing their disgust for the Red Dragon, but a great victory nonetheless from the young lady from Seattle, Washington. Massive victory. Well, ladies and gentlemen, what a night it's been so far, and well, we've got more to come, frankly, because next we have the long-suffering Wade Nelson. I can't believe this kid hasn't been given a night off yet, quite frankly, against the up-and-coming Isaac Thompson.
Well, that's it, somehow getting a victory here, not even 24 hours ago. We've got to stress that after weeks of just being brutalised in the ring, and those bandages, as you can see on the matchup screen there, are simply there to help him heal, and I don't think it's helping him at all being put in matches against people like Isaac Thompson. This guy is a beast.
Well, yes, ladies and gentlemen, the last 3 weeks alone, Wade Nelson has faced the Reaper, been beaten twice to within an inch of his life by the E.F.W World Champion. Then had to go against the Bruiser, Dallas Page, the big Texan, and now if that wasn't enough, has to face an absolute bulldog like Isaac Thompson.
Well, that's it. And his match
what had the company got against Wade Nelson? That's what I'd like to know.
It's definitely a good question. They seem to be very, very set on ending his career here. His incredible victory over the Dog was a hard enough fought match as is. This one's going to be even more brutal, if you ask me.
Absolutely. Yeah, Wade Nelson somehow pulled out an impressive victory, injured against the Dog. As you can see, those bandages still on display from Wade Nelson. Wade Nelson still walking with a little bit of a limp. I'm not sure if he'll ever walk normally again after the last few weeks that this young man has had. But you cannot deny that Wade Nelson has guts, he has fighting spirit, and most importantly of all, he has the respect of the E.F.W fans.
Yes, definitely earned that respect. I mean, he's been trying, and he somehow got that victory, not even 24 hours ago, and he's still willing to get in that ring and face a monster like Isaac Thompson.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the E in EFW stands for extreme, and Wade Nelson, in my opinion, summarizes the very nature of our great company. He truly is extreme. But this young man, Isaac Thompson, is no slouch. I can tell you that. From Romania, the big silverback, 6'4", 259 pounds, of pure aggression, pure ability, former weightlifter. Isaac Thompson is an absolute powerhouse.
Most definitely. We've only seen him in one match in E.F.W, but I can't wait to see what he does on his own here tonight.
Isaac Thompson was certainly impressive in his E.F.W debut. I'm sure he's hoping that he can capitalise on that initial success.
And again, he's probably got the upper hand due to Wade Nelson's injuries.
Wade Nelson 6 foot 240 pounds, Isaac Thompson 6'4", 259 pounds. The Romanian bear with the height and weight advantage against the injured Nelson. Kick to the sternum after a vicious clothesline. Thompson starting this one off fast. I don't know what the hell the company are thinking putting Wade Nelson in the match.
Me neither. But
Frankensteiner by Nelson.
I don't know how much of a chance Wade Nelson here has. I wasn't even expecting him to win that match against the Dog.
Club to the face and a textbook German suplex.
And I can't emphasise enough how much of an uphill struggle this match is going to be for him, even though he's getting the advantage here.
Playing DDT, Nelson, as you say quite rightly, Erwin, early advantage in this one. Top rope. Doesn't need to do this, kid. You don't need to do this against the bear. Oh, club. Elbow. Flying elbow. Not pretty. Shades of the king. But it worked. As airborne as a Christmas turkey, that one. Wade Nelson But we've kind of a converted Boston there. Thompson, though, reverses, utilizing that power with the big man. Irish whip. Oh, massive big boot.
That slows the momentum right back down.
Yeah, that'll do it. My God. Oh. Fire's going to set up Nelson there for the camel clutch, but thought better of it, just inflicting more punishment on that back of Nelson. My God, massive scoop slam. Goes back to that neck. Look at the size of Isaac Thompson. You could play a movie on that man's back. He's an absolute beast.
Indeed, absolutely huge monster of a man.
Goes back to that neck wrench. Nelson has no answer. You imagine the incredible amount of pain that Wade Nelson must be in.
Well, yeah, again, how he's even
neck breaker
to the ring here is phenomenal.
He seems to thrive on pain, ladies and gentlemen. It just seems to spur this crazy bastard on. Oh, Nelson Connors the fallout slam, needs to capitalize. But in the confusion, oh, Isaac Thompson, my God, what power, just slams Nelson back down. Clearly they're clutching the shoulder and the back. Nelson's done damage, but the question is how much. Thompson using his own body as a missile there, throwing Nelson to the outside. This could be a long night for Wade Nelson. Leg sweep. Fighting back, what a counter. Wisely gets back in.
Yeah, I was just going to say, very wisely chooses to re-enter the ring, but very foolishly took his eye off Thompson.
And then Thompson capitalizes with that big headbutt. And that man's head is the size of a couple of car wheels. Oh, God. Isaac Thompson, one of the biggest guys in the E.F.W. Going for a pin here. Oh. There are bigger guys, obviously, in our parent company. But
Dallas Rage springs to mind here, but I think he's probably the only one.
Well, Dallas Rage is the same height as Isaac Thompson. He does have the weight advantage. But Thompson and Rage, definitely two of the biggest guys here in the E.F.W, no question.
I'd definitely be interested in seeing them two go at it.
Oh, true. Oh!
Wade Nelson suffering.
Wade Nelson hanging on by the skin of his teeth, quite frankly. Isaac Thompson has took full control of this match as he racked him up for the snake eyes and then just stamping a mud hole into the heart of Nelson. This could be all here. Thompson, 290-pound man. Nelson kicks out after two. Well, Erwin, we've talked about this young man's resilience time and time again. Wade Nelson just does not know the meaning of the word quit.
No, definitely not. And
it's just not in a young man's vocabulary.
And every time he kicks out, I've got to wonder how. Every time he comes to the ring, I've got to wonder how. This man just will not die.
I was speaking to him earlier tonight, ladies and gentlemen, and I told him how much respect he has earned from the fans and myself for his attitude and his will to compete. And you gotta wonder how much left Wade Nelson has, how much he has left in that tank. Can he just dig down deep and fight back against this bear of Isaac Thompson? And Nelson, amazingly, astoundingly, is fighting back. Right hand, kick to the gut. Oh my God, that's incredible power. That's incredible power. That's a 259-pound man.
But that is not going to do good things for that man's ribs.
Oh, clothesline. Nelson running on adrenaline and another. Ducks.
Super kick.
Massive super kick. It could be all. Needs to go for a pin here. Quickly. Oh, misses with that spinning heel kick.
That could cost him. But no. Still keeping on him.
Has to fight back. Has to keep this momentum going. Does Wade Nelson. Arm drag to the big man Isaac Thompson.
Well, I'm amazed once again that the match is going in his favour. Considering how injured he really is, he shouldn't even be in the ring.
Thompson fights back. All right, you are, Owen, with a massive shot to the ribs. But somehow Nelson counters into an Irish whip. Both men collide in the middle of the ring, giving Thompson back the momentum into the corner.
Nelson's definitely in trouble now.
Nelson on the top rope. Big man
Oh God, no.
Oh, no. Oh, God. Sidewalk slam all the way from hell. My God.
And that's got to be all.
That has to be it. Surely. 2. No.
How does Wade Nelson keep getting out of it?
Wade Nelson will not die. Isaac Thompson just shakes his head in disbelief. A club to the back of the head of Nelson. Thompson clearly suffering the effects from Nelson's earlier offense, but Nelson could be out right here. Nelson has not moved since that massive fallout slam. And here we go. Body splash. And that's it.
Splash finishes it.
Isaac Thompson utilizing his entire hefty weight advantage on Wade Nelson, and after the incredibly courageous display from that young man.
And just as Nelson was getting back to his feet, you know whose music that is? That's the Reaper's music.
It's a Reaper, oh God! Oh, well, good God, out of nowhere! The Reaper has just clotheslined Wade Nelson right out of his boots! My God, what has the Reaper got against Wade Nelson?
Well, I don't know, but he seems intent on putting him out of action.
Well, Wade Nelson clearly has done something to upset the current E.F.W World Heavyweight Champion, but we don't have time to discuss it, ladies and gentlemen. This action's coming quick and fast, because coming up next, we have Ray Sullivan versus Dallas Rage. And my God, this is got all the hallmarks of an all-out street fight.
Well, that's it, and we're not even at the main event yet. These two absolute behemoths in the run.
Ray Sullivan and Dallas Rage. Behemoths is pretty much the battle of the behemoths. And Ray Sullivan and Dallas Rage.
Again, we've got to wonder what kind of condition Ray Sullivan's in after the beating he took from the Reaper.
Absolutely, there's going to be no one safe from the Reaper's path of destruction, and he has his sights firmly set on Wade Nelson. We will get you an update on Wade Nelson as soon as we receive one, ladies and gentlemen. We will let you know. But we're going to focus on the action in front of us, and we're looking forward to this, what should be an absolute slugfest between two of the best all-out athletes in the E.F.W.
Most definitely.
And we welcome to the ring the two-time All-American, 6'5", 250 pound, originally from Kingston, Jamaica, Ray Sullivan. What an amazing athletic pedigree that this young man has. And there you are, his ring gear, as we've mentioned before, denotes both his All-American background and his Jamaican heritage. Ray Sullivan is as tough as they come, ladies and gentlemen. What a great attitude this young man has, and I expect a bright future for Ray Sullivan.
Most definitely. I mean, maybe not a fan favourite, but you can't deny his ability in that ring. And again, only coming short against the Reaper so far.
Ray Sullivan may be as close as anyone's got to beating the Reaper. Has to face this guy, the top Texan from San Antonio, at the 6'4", 290 pound Dallas Rage. Makes his way to the ring in his usual fashion. He's in a rush to get a fight started in Dallas Rage.
And I know you always say he jogs anywhere, and I hate to sound offensive here, but if he jogs everywhere like that, how is he so big?
Have you ever seen this guy throw away a beer, Owen? I tell you, I was in the bar with this guy 2 nights ago, and it was one of the scariest things I've ever seen in my entire professional career.
Well, I can imagine it's like the panic when a lion enters the watering hole.
Dallas Rage sunk about 15 pints of beer and then started one of the most god-almighty bomb rolls I think this commentator has ever seen. That's a different story for another night, because here we go, it's Ray Sullivan versus Dallas Rage. Gut-wrench suplex by Sullivan.
What strength!
Great power! 290 pounds Dallas Rage weighs, ladies and gentlemen. He is not a small man, as my commentary partner was so quick to point out. Was that a fat joke? I think that was a fat joke. Ray Sullivan with a guillotine on Rage.
Not a fat joke, merely an observation.
Why are you laughing? Ray Sullivan continues his assault in the corner. I must apologize to my co-comment. This is why you get us into trouble. 8, 9, 10. by Sullivan, smashing into that ring post. I'm getting guys now shouting in my ear.
Yes, I can hear them too.
Ray Sullivan. Oh, headbutt. Well, what the hell do you want me to do about it? I mean, it's set now. Anyway, Dallas Rage fighting back. Swinging neck breaker.
And I mean, I can't throw this guy's athleticism. I mean, in his last match, we saw him throw a hurricane rounder off the top rope. I mean, that's incredible.
Yeah, I mean, that's a very good point, Erwin. I mean, joking aside, for a 290-pound man, this guy is a tremendous athlete. There is absolutely no question about that. But saying that, so is Ray Sullivan. And this one, predictably, the E.F.W has got on the outside. Both men going to utilise the liberal 10 count. Sullivan smashing Rage into that ring post. That's going to hurt.
Most definitely.
Continues the assault on Rage. The tough Texan. Right out home in these kind of scenarios, but you don't want to get hit too many times by a powerhouse like Ray Sullivan. Rage is fighting back though. Elbows to the sternum.
The referee up to 6 now.
Rage back in the ring on the count of 6. Sullivan counters 6.9. Club to the back. Irish whip by Page. Both men bump. It's a question of who's going to outpower who, I think, in this one, Owen.
Back to the outside.
Massive shoulder smash.
But you're definitely
tackle.
right. It's a battle of power, a battle of strength.
Arguably two of the out and out strongest men in the E.F.W today, Dallas Rage and Ray Sullivan. As strong, as powerful as they come, these two guys. Oh, flop to the back by Rage. It's been back and forth, Erwin.
Yes, incredible action here.
We are well and truly on the outside now. That's pure wood, my God! My God, there is no mat! That's just pure wood, ladies and gentlemen. It's solid oak.
If we're not careful, this match could end in a count out here.
Well, these two guys, they don't seem to be that interested about winning the match. Rage finally runs back into the ring, but the count continues, and Sullivan is on the outside. Rage thinks he has this one win, and he could.
Yeah, we're up to 8.
Count of 8, Sullivan needs to move.
At 9.
Sullivan's on his feet, tries to get back to the ring, he does just before the count of 10. My God, that was close.
Very close.
Backbreaker though, Rage right back on the attack. That's some great ring generalship there by Dallas Rage. You might not like it, ladies and gentlemen, but it works. Oh, elbow to the head. Rage taking his time. Oh, Sullivan counters, my God, Rage! To the outside, Sullivan, what elevation! Tossing the big Texan to the outside. The referee begins his count again, and Sullivan goes right back after Rage. Oh, God! Slamming Rage's body right into the outside of that ring apron, smashing the spine of Dallas Rage into the hardest part of the ring. Follows it up with an elbow to the head. Oh, flying headbutt by Sullivan. My God, using his own body as a weapon.
And this is the 3rd time this match has gone to the outside here. We should have expected nothing less from these two brawlers.
These two guys just want to get at each other. These two guys want to prove who is the strongest, who is the toughest.
Well, that's it, and you can bet a victory here is going to go a long way to getting closer to the Reaper if anyone can stop him. It'll be one of these two.
It's a hell of a booby prize, that, isn't it? Sullivan and Rage, both of them obviously E.F.W title worthy in this commentator's opinion. But if you get into a match with the Reaper, then from what we've seen so far, there's only going to be one result. Ray Sullivan and Page have both failed against the Reaper.
And another 9 count there.
Another 9 count. But Mike Chitopa, the senior official, it's about time, Franklin, we got someone in here who knows what they're doing. I'm not quite sure what I think of O'Connell. 1, 2 by Sullivan. Oh, it's all there.
That huge suplex.
That massive suplex by Ray Sullivan. Deceptively powerful suplex by Sullivan was enough to keep the big Texan down. And that San Antonio son of a bitch does not stay down for any suplex, ladies and gentlemen. We can assure you of that. Ray Sullivan is... Oh, wait a minute! Wait a minute, it's the dog! What's the dog doing here? Him and Sullivan were partners last week. What the hell is this? Wow, there was clearly a little bit of tension there between Ray Sullivan and the Dog, who have been tag team partners for the last couple of weeks here in the E.F.W area.
Oh yeah, but that stare down did not seem friendly.
It did not.
I can bet that situation's going to develop a bit more next week, and I almost guarantee we're going to find some answers out.
Well, hopefully, as we often say in E.F.W, only time will tell. But next, we have a hell of a main event. It's going to be Green Girl Dynamite, the firm fan favorite, against the calculating cerebral assassin, if you will, in Sakamoto Dixon. Excuse the pun, but this one could be good.
Well, yeah, I mean, so after attacking Green Girl Dynamite after her tough loss last night.
Yeah, no love lost between Dixon and Dynamite, no question there. Dixon attacking Dynamite on a couple of occasions here, seemingly unimpressed with Green Girl Dynamite's positive outlook on life.
Very true, and it's good to see the decisions get this put in the ring to finally try and get this settled, it seems. You know, the angst that's been building up here.
Absolutely, there's clearly a bit of tension between these two women. As we're going to start off with Sakamoto Dixon from Bangkok, Thailand, a veteran of New Japan. Sakamoto Dixon has pretty much done it all in this industry. Wants to establish herself in the E.F.W rankings. And I know a lot of people backstage rate this young lady very highly, Erwin.
Well, yeah. I mean, she's got every reason to be rated highly here, but Green Girl Dynamite surprising us all since her E.F.W debut. We thought, you know, she wasn't really going to be able to show much. She was going to be a good wrestler, but nothing great, if you will. And she's proven everyone wrong here.
No doubt about it. This really is, ladies and gentlemen, a veteran versus a rookie, good versus evil, the classic confrontation between, quite frankly, who is better. Sakamoto Dixon and Green Girl Dynamite, completely different sides of the spectrum. Dixon, calculating, lone wolf, will do pretty much anything she needs to do to win. Doesn't particularly care what anyone thinks of her to do it. Green Girl Dynamite, positive outlook on life, firm fan favorite, we've already said that. Superhero tendencies as Green Girl Dynamite. One of the most likeliest success stories here so far in the E.F.W is GGD. But she has to get past Sakamoto Dixon. And that will not be easy.
And once she's finished dancing her way to the ring, we're going to actually finally see who is the better of the two, I believe.
Sakamoto Dixon takes her own time, does what she wants. You can hear these fans not appreciating Dixon's, well, frankly, slow entrance. Dixon, though, will not hurry for anyone.
Well, yeah, her actions haven't left her in favour of the crowd here.
I heard that one Sakamoto Dixon entrance went on so long in Japan that the company that showed it actually received a fine. It's one of those great dirt sheet rumors that we're the best sometimes here.
Well, yeah, I mean, unlike some companies, as much as we like our in-between bits, we do make sure there's a decent amount of matches on each schedule to entertain the crowd.
Absolutely. This, first and foremost, ladies and gentlemen, is a wrestling company. Some of our competition has forgotten that along the way. Sakamoto Dixon, however, has not forgotten who she is or what she is. She knows how good she is, ladies and gentlemen. Make no mistake about it, that arrogance is not misplaced, but she definitely has a massive chip on her shoulder with Sakamoto Dixon. Sack her for sure. Sack it to me, baby. Sakamoto Dixon. That's one of the worst segues I've ever called in my professional commentary career. Green Girl Dynamite must be getting drowsy, frankly, in the back, waiting to enter from Sakamoto Dixon. Doing his stretches now, finally in the ring.
Okay, quite an extravagant entrance, of course. Kind of going to show the ego behind Sakamoto Dixon.
But it's been well established, no question about that.
Well then, when you're talking of egos, I suppose you could call this a super ego.
Absolutely, Green Girl Dynamite. Here she is, the firm fan favorite. We still don't know her real name. Green Girl Dynamite, of course, in disguise, as every good superhero would be. And this crowd on their feet to welcome everyone's favorite superhero, Green Girl Dynamite.
Well, yeah, and Green Girl Dynamite coming to the E.F.W claiming she was going to vanquish it of all evildoers. She's not done a bad job so far, I've got to say.
No doubt, Sakamoto Dixon is a completely different type of evil.
And again, weighing in at only 100 pounds, this tiny girl's shown a lot of resiliency, a lot of fortitude, and that's got her to where she is today.
Frankly, one of my legs weighs more than Green Girl Dynamite. But she's got incredible guts, incredible intestinal fortitude from the great wrestling state of North Dakota. Green Girl Dynamite, certainly no slouch in the ring. Perhaps tonight faces her toughest test to date in Sakamoto Dixon.
Well, that's it. Can she get revenge for that attack?
Here we go.
Out here.
What our main event this promises to be. Headlock, Irish whip. Oh, drop kick. Beautiful drop kick there by Green Girl Dynamite.
Yeah, we see her utilise the drop kick quite a lot in her repertoire.
Oh, Insecurity though. Counter beautifully in the Insecurity, and that's the thing with Dixon. You gotta be careful of her when her feet are just as deadly as her hands.
That's very true.
Green Girl Dynamite, however, counters once again. These two ladies going back and forth in the early offset of this match. What a main event. This promises to be Irish whip. Oh, kick to the gut.
And then knocked Dynamite right down. Sakamoto seems to dictate the pace of this match so far.
Forward-facing suplex. Sakamoto Dixon will slow this one right down and just pick Green Girl Dynamite apart if Green Girl Dynamite lets her. Oh! Fallout slam by Dixon. Kick to the back of Green Girl Dynamite. Dixon in control here.
Very in control.
Backdrop. It silenced the crowd almost as Dixon has just started to dissect their favorite superhero. Oh, the Green Girl Dynamite fights back. Dynamite fights back. Oh, Dixon now with an eye rake. That was cheap. Oh, Insecurity. Insecurity to the blinded Green Girl Dynamite. That was a cheap shot. Kick to the sternum.
That was a bit of a stomp to something else, if you ask me.
I don't think O'Connor saw it. Kick to the foo-foo. Dixon goes to the middle row. And a kick to the spine. And Dynamite. She's got all the pluck in the world, but if Sakamoto Dixon continues this level of assault, and this one's going to be over soon.
Yeah, Green Girl Dynamite showing very little offense in this match. It's quite a surprise compared to her other matches.
We're going to see here. Oh, whoa, we've seen this before. Oh, no. Oh, God, Samoan pile driver, my God.
Surprisingly not going for a pin after that. That could have been it.
Dixon clearly wanting to inflict more damage on Green Girl Dynamite. Club to the chest. Dixon could have gone for a pin right there. I completely agree with you, and this is just now showing that sadistic side of Sakamoto Dixon. We've said it before, ladies and gentlemen. She is two shades of grey. There is no question about it. Finally goes for a pin. That armbar across the face, showing arrogance there. Green Girl Dynamite, however, will not go down without a fight and kicks out after one. Kick to the lower back though. Dixon continues the attack on Dynamite.
And again, that showed the resiliency of Dynamite there. Only a 1 after this onslaught she's taken so far.
God, those massive knees to the head and the ribs of Green Girl Dynamite are not going to help her predicament, Owen.
No, definitely not. And you've got to wonder how much that knee brace plays a part in those heavy knee strikes.
Yeah, surgically repaired knee. Sakamoto Dixon. Shades of her career in New Japan. Perfectly legitimate, ladies and gentlemen. Unfortunately, nothing we can do about it. But it will, in situations like that, give Dixon the edge. Picks up Green Girl Dynamite. Oh God, and another knee to the head. My God, with a good knee, Dixon has just, oh God, arm drag by Green Girl Dynamite. Oh God, could the fight back beyond here, planning DDT. Green Girl Dynamite has got absolutely nothing to lose.
She's really got to start getting some offense here. Try and catch back up with the beating that she's received from Sakamoto Dixon.
Well, the Red Sun Assassin in a whole heap of trouble against Green Girl Dynamite. Green Girl Dynamite, a sound technician in their own right. Dixon though, with a beautiful counter. Oh God, elbow to the face, nothing technical about that. Violent carry. Counter. Inverted DDT by Dixon. By Dynamite, excuse me. 2 knees. Kick to the spine. Kick to the face. Oh, she's gonna go for a pin there. Dynamite. But got all of it. Dixon now. But seemingly groggy after the attack by Dynamite. Great power.
Yeah, again, only a small woman is Green Girl Dynamite, but
Dixon is 35 pounds heavier than Dynamite. 2, oh. And Dynamite lifted her onto her shoulders, showing that incredible power by the young lady. Oh, really strong for her size. Elbows to the head. Light salt. Shades of the goats. Chris Jericho. That was beautiful.
incredible athleticism there.
Planning DDT.
And once again, this match is back in Dynamite's corner.
Dynamite showing that incredible resilience, showing that incredible heart that's made us such a firm favourite in the E.F.W. is fighting back against Sakamoto Dixon. Irish whip into the corner. Dixon no counters. Gut wrench suplex. Gut wrench suplex. That could be pivotal, Owen.
Definitely could be.
Dixon in
the other turnbuckle. It's a long way to fly.
on the second turnbuckle. We've seen Dixon fly before, but she has an incredible far-away power. Oh God, drop kick. Waiting for Green Girl Dynamite with perhaps a rookie mistake there, running towards Dixon. 2. It's over.
God, I can't believe that.
It's over. After that vicious missile drop kick by Sakamoto Dixon, Green Girl Dynamite ran right into it. Perhaps showing a bit of that rookie mentality there.
Yeah, I think that may have cost her. She's not going to be happy about that one, that's for sure. But definitely hoping to get some kind of revenge here tonight.
Well, Sakamoto Dixon using her veteran skills against the hot prospect Green Girl Dynamite in what has been a hellacious night tonight in EFW. You thank you for joining us. Good night.